Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Thursday. It is an anniversary day for most of us priests in the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. We are celebrating 150 years at St. Charles Seminary on the Overbrook campus. Now, let me just clarify that to you. So, the seminary has been around for about 180 years. I know, it's not a lot. But we've been at different locations. We started out at the bishop's residence. Do you believe that? When St. Charles Seminary started, we went over to the bishop's house. Could you imagine being a seminarian and saying, oh my gosh, the seminarians live on the 3rd floor and the bishop lives on the 2nd floor. But that's how it started. And then we moved out of his house, and then we moved into a 3-story building, I believe. And then many more vocations happened. And back then, Bishop Wood, who later became Archbishop Wood, bought the property in Overbrook. Do you know where the seminary is now, right? It's in Overbrook section of Philadelphia. Wynwood section, somebody calls it that. Well, anyway, it's on Wynwood Road in Wynwood or Overbrook. So Archbishop Wood bought the land, over 100 acres, for $64,000. And they thought he was crazy because he was spending too much money. And that's what they thought back then. And they thought it was too much property. What are we going to do with 125 acres? Well, it's there for what, 150? We'll be there for about 152 years before we move, because we're going to move again. So all throughout our history, we've been moving. It's like life, you know. We're born in this house, we're raised in this house, we get married and we move over here. It's part of the journey of life, you know. But we take everything that we have experienced and bring it with us. That's the most important thing about any journey. I mean, who I am today is because about my journey from my past. You know, who my parents are, my friends, my education, my parish, my priest, all these people that mentored me. It's all about the journey. So anyway, today I'm going to be at the seminary for the 150th anniversary of the campus located in Overbrook. And just to celebrate with the Archbishop and to hear a wonderful homily by Bishop Michael Francis Burbidge, who used to be an auxiliary bishop here, but now is presently the diocesan bishop of Arlington, Virginia. In fact, Deacon Jonathan, now Father Jonathan, was ordained by Bishop Burbidge, and now Father Jonathan is a priest of the Arlington Diocese, whose bishop is Bishop Michael Francis Burbidge. Well, he's giving the homily today, and that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful because Bishop Burbidge is a Philadelphia priest. So is Archbishop Perez. So am I. So is Father Keene. So is Monsignor Measure. It's beautiful that we could gather at the seminary to celebrate a remarkable event, 150 years. So Susan's going to put a little video onto this, and today that's going to be this reflection, okay? So I just want you to take it all in and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful gift of seminary education and formation of all the priests that have been part of seminary education that we call St. Charles Seminary from the earliest days in the bishop's residence to another building in Center City. I think we also were by Old St. Mary's Church on 5th Street. And then when Bishop Wood, then Archbishop Wood, bought, 125 acres or 130 acres? Don't quote me. Somewhere around there. in Wynwood or Overbrook for $64,000. Could you imagine buying all that for $64,000? Well, anyway, and then the education and formation was on that site for 150 years. So we're going to be there for maybe another 2 more years, another 2, maybe 3 years, and then we're going to move again to our new site, which is going to be on the bigger campus of Gwinnett University in Gwinnett. So we have a plot of land that we're going to be building on, and for our needs presently, and that's where we're going to be going. So it should be a nice kind of a move. It should be a move in which probably makes good sense for us to go into that direction. So I ask your blessing upon our seminary, because the same mission, the same purpose. Obviously, the purpose and the mission is to produce good and holy, well-educated priests that know the faith and teach it authentically. So it's good things happening. So anyway, today is the 150th anniversary of St. Charles Borromeo at the Overbrook campus. I just want to make that clear. We're about 180 years old now. So we've been 30 years somewhere else. So we're at 150 at the Overbrook campus, and I just think it's a nice thing to praise God for. And our seminarians are educated there too. So you may say, how many dioceses or archdioceses come to St. Charles to train their future priests? That's a very good question. I'm going to tell you it's probably going to be around 10 dioceses/archdioceses that come to St. Charles. Now you may say, Father, why do other dioceses come to our seminary? Well, one easy answer is this: that diocese doesn't have a seminary. So the bishop is like, where am I going to send these men who want to be priests? Oh, I'll send them to Philadelphia. They have a seminary, and that's what they do. Number 2, they send them to us because we're renowned for our education and formation. Now, you may think, oh, Father, you're saying that because you're a Philadelphia priest. No, it's the truth. It's the truth. We're known for our education and our formation. Go ask anybody how beautiful, well-educated, well-formed are these seminarians. So here we have Kevin Kelly and Santiago this year, but we've had seminarians for several years at St. Mary's, that St. Mary's and St. Charles partner with one another. We shake hands and we say, sure, we'll be partners with you in education and formation. Sure, our pastor will definitely continue on that legacy and help form good and holy priests by having practical experiences in parish life, at least one day a week, so they get a feel of what they're getting into as they journey through the years of the seminary. So it's a good thing that we do that. We partner with the seminary in education and formation, which is a beautiful thing. And you see these seminarians on the YouTube channel, right? They give reflection. And all of us are different. I'm different than another priest. This seminarian is different from another seminarian. But it's so beautiful because it's a beautiful mosaic, isn't it? A mosaic of God working and breathing into his people. And that breath is about God's life and God's message. And it comes in all different flavors, personalities, styles. Because not everyone's the same, and nor should the message be the same in this sense. The delivery should be different. The message is the same, so forgive me. The message is the same, but the delivery, the presentation, different, right? So happy anniversary on the Overbrook campus, St. Charles Seminary. 150 years of education and formation at Overbrook, and 180 years total in education and formation of future priests. Make sure you watch the video. See you later, everybody.